Kintsugi is hope. A connection between the past and the future. It's an art form that embraces the present and the past. It's a way of mending something broken and breathing new life into it, making it even more valuable than the original. It has a power to heal and leads to new creation. 700 years ago, the Japanese philosopher Yoshida Kenko wrote in his essay, "Can we say that cherry blossoms are only beautiful when they are in full bloom?" Or that the moon is only beautiful when there isn't a single cloud in the sky? Then, 500 years ago, the tea master Murata Juko said, "The moon is more beautiful when it hides and reappears between the clouds rather than shining brightly." This value system has long existed in Japan. Accepting deterioration and imperfection and finding beauty in them is called sabi. And the mindset behind it is wabi. Normally, I live a quiet life, doing kintsugi in my home studio in Brooklyn. But the moment I step outside, I'm surrounded by people of different nationalities and cultures, all moving about with so much energy. It's a stimulating and exciting contrast to my ordinary life. I see the greatness of New York as beauty cultivated over time. Inside my home is stillness, while the city outside is full of motion. That balance is what makes New York such a special place for me. I was born in Kisarazu, Chiba, Japan. My father was fourth generation in family business that produced traditional Japanese interior furnishings, like tatami mats, sliding doors, and paper screens. I grew up in an environment where craftsmen were always making things in our home. Since both my parents were very busy, I spent my time alongside them, creating or drawing while they worked. Their efficient work and the beauty of the process were art to me. I initially studied graphic design, but something didn't quite feel right for me. I grew tired of always being evaluated and trying to read people's reactions. Kintsugi embraced imperfection. There is no one right way to do it. The outcome depends entirely on how sincerely I engage with the object. What I decide is complete becomes the final piece. The act of breathing new life into broken objects healed me as well, and I became deeply absorbed in kintsugi. At first, I would simply try to cover up the damage with gold without thinking. But as I worked on each piece, I became fascinated by the natural shapes of the cracks and chips. Over time, I started to see the beauty in these natural forms. Once I began to think that the natural shapes were the most beautiful, I honed my technique to follow and preserve them as they were. Things people no longer see value in, things that we, as a society, are quick to discard, became the things that gave me an amazing sense of fulfillment. Kintsugi is deeply connected to Japanese philosophy and culture. In the process of learning kintsugi, I had to develop a deeper understanding of concepts like respect for all things and appreciation of imperfection. These ideas had a profound influence on me. Kintsugi has transformed my way of thinking and my way of life into something more positive and refined. It's true that chasing a passion can be daunting, but that's because you are moving toward what you truly value. Start by taking even the smallest step towards what matters to you. Even if it's not perfect, that step will bring deeper meaning to your life. And remember, even if things get damaged along the way, they can always be repaired.